Movies. When you hear the word movie, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Most people think going to the movie theater, you know, grabbing some popcorn. They probably think about theater popcorn, think about the butter. Some people may think about sneaking snacks in to the movie theaters. That was really fun. But when I think of the word movies, I think of my favorite movie of all time, which is The Goonies. Now, if you guys don't know about this banger of a movie, bro, I'm gonna just tell you right now, there might be spoilers that are ahead, but basically the gist of the movie is, I think there's like 5 or 6 kids, and it takes place in like the 80s, and they're bored. Their parents' house, the main 2 characters, there's like the main character,
Gotta get some more rounds.
I think his name is Mikey, and his older brother, their parents are split. No, their parents are still together, but basically what happens is their home is going to be bought out by these rich kids in town, and they don't want to move, you know, because like they want to stay there. They want to stay, you know, they want their house. They want to keep their house, and their mom has a nanny come over and take care of them. I'm guessing their parents are busting their ass trying to get money.
Here than a got party.
And all his friends come over, and they go up to the attic. They find this treasure map, and it's like this guy named One-Eyed Willie, and basically they go on this adventure and they end up finding the treasure, the One-Eyed Willie treasure, which no one could find for years, and they had the map. And they have these people, these 3 people, I think it's like a mom and 2 of her sons, well 4, but one of them, he comes and helps the kids. But basically, the gist of the movies, these criminals try and capture these kids and take the money for themselves. And I just feel like this is a goated movie, 10 out of 10 movie, because the atmosphere, the humor, you know, the theme, what I think the theme is I think the theme is about, you know, family and, you know, having that one last summer with the bros. I think that's what it is about. Because there's like, yes, there's girls in this movie, but, you know, they're adolescents, so they really don't, they're not into like dating, you know. They're like, some of them are going off to college or going off to high school. And I think the main theme, I know I said it was family, but I think it's also youth and adventure, because obviously they're going on an adventure. But I also feel like this movie is like 10 out of 10 movie, because yes, there's like a green screen and there's like CGI, but it was at a point where it's not that. It's still a goated movie. I have this movie on DVD as we speak, and it's so good. Like the atmosphere, the story, the pacing, it's such a good movie. And it's just like, bro, like I'm so glad that this IP hasn't been run through the muck. You know, this is the one movie that we have that has not been run through the dirt, and haven't made a second movie. They haven't done like spin-offs. They haven't tried to milk this IP yet, and I'm so happy that they didn't, because I feel like if they did, this movie wouldn't be a 10 out of 10. Because like the movies nowadays, the writers, they can't come up with anything, and I just hope that me posting this video doesn't make people realize that this is such a good movie and that they're gonna milk it. Because dude, like, we need to cherish movies that aren't getting milked nowadays, and we need to cherish those movies that that their IP is intact and they're not, milking it for money. Like, I heard that they're coming out with a new Scary Movie 6. And bro, I just feel like that movie's gonna flop. Like, it's not even gonna be funny. Like, I feel like after Scary Movie 2, that's when it just decided to fall off. It just fell off, bro. The jokes didn't hit. Like, me personally, I really like Scary Movie 1 the best, just because it's so funny, and Scary Movie 2 as well. And then later on, like, Scary Movie 3, 4, it's like, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, make some other movies. But I'm just so glad that this movie has stayed the same, and they didn't try to make, like, a TV show off it. They didn't try to ruin it. They just kept it the way it was. They put that out there, and they just kept it the way it was. And I feel like this is a great watch, especially on DVD. It's so great. Such a goated film. Such an amazing film that I'm just so glad to be talking about. And I know I'm just probably rambling on and on and on right now, but this movie, I'm gonna tell you a story. This movie, I watched this movie with my mom once. Well, me, my mom, and my brother, when we were living in a duplex in a basement, and we were living in the basement and we watched this movie together. And there's so many scenes in that movie that just hit so hard, close to home. The other time I watched this movie was when I was in grade 6, my friend's birthday party. I went over there. The pizza was like a vegetarian pizza. I didn't really like it, but we were watching this film. We were watching the Goonies, and all our friends, we just sat there and we just watched that movie, and I felt a connection with everybody that I feel like we all felt the same way after watching this movie. We just felt like, damn, bro, like, this is a movie for the bros. Like, this is such a good movie, bro. Like they don't make movies like this anymore. They don't make movies that actually make you feel something. And I know I've talked about this in one of my other videos. I think it's like why movies suck now. And it's like, bro, movies, I feel like when you watch a movie, you need to like exit that movie theater feeling like feel inspired or something. And I feel like this is a very inspirational movie. I'm not saying that it's inspirational because I want to go find some treasure, but I feel like this movie made us all want to go outside and do something, like have our own adventure, find our own treasure, and use our imagination, have our imagination run wild. Like, the movie is so simple. There's no monster chasing them. There's no, like, the only supernatural thing is the boat scene. And it just, like, bro, the ending to the movie is so good because they're all standing there. They're like, yeah, the Mattelli family stole all of our gold and everything, and they took it all from us. But then Mikey pulls out this little pouch. I think he pulls out this little coin purse, and he has all the rubies and diamonds and everything. He has all these gemstones, and they were able to pay off the debt that their family has. And it ends with the one-eyed boat. They're in the distance, and like the news crew comes out and they're interviewing them, and then everyone goes silent as they see this boat pass by. And Mikey goes, "Thank you, Willie, thank you." It's like, bro, that is so beautiful. And I guess another theme for this movie would be like forgiveness, because they didn't hold a grudge. They didn't hold, like, yes, they really had traps, but they still had, Mikey he looked up to One-Eyed Willie. He had respect for him. I feel like that's another theme too, respect, because they each had respect for each other, and they each played a part so well. Like, there's one guy named Mouth. They call him that because he just frickin' just yaps. He's just a yapper, bro. And then they got this Asian guy, Dana, I think. bro, this guy is so cool, bro. He's got these cool little gadgets. He's like, oh, Dana, we got booby traps. You know, it's like, bro, it's such a good movie. There's so many good one-liners from this movie. And if you know Stranger Things, you'll know that I think in season 2, I think Will's mom is like dating a guy. He was the actor who played Mikey, and he was also the actor who played Sam Wise in Lord of the Rings. So that was really cool to see. That was really cool. But yeah, bro, like the Goonies is such a good movie because, like, you know, it's at that point in time where it's like nostalgic, I guess. But it's not like Stranger Things, where Stranger Things takes that old nostalgia that we all want to go back to and then just milks the fuck out of it and ruins it. But like this movie was made around that same time where they didn't have the internet, they didn't have all this technology, you know, they were not on their phones in this movie. They had no cell phones. They just went out and enjoyed life. And I feel like that's one of those things where I feel like that I took away from it is like, bro, they were just enjoying life. You know, they were enjoying their youth. And I might be rambling. Like I said, bro, I might be rambling on. But, bro, this is just such a 10 out of 10 movie. It's a very much watch. It's a must watch. If you haven't seen it, and even if you have seen it, bro, go watch that shit again, bro. This movie, you can watch it so many times and still love it. You can still come back to it, bro. Like, when I left my apartment, that was the first movie that I thought to bring, because I was like, dog, this is such a goated film. And when I saw it at Walmart, I think I got it for like $5 on DVD. Bro, I feel like a lot of people be sleeping on DVDs right now. Like, bro, like, man, like, DVDs are so cool.
Can't wait to see what I can do with
bro,
it.
this movie is just so good. I could go on and on and on about this film. But, yeah, that's all I want to talk about, so, peace.